Okay, well, I just read an update from Miss Melania. She's happy about her war on opioids. I'm happy for her. I'm glad that, she didn't take the time to look at the other side of the coin. And yet her husband was just on TV saying, these are the people that the media doesn't show. These are the stories that you don't hear. Well, Miss Melania, you want stories you don't hear? I just explained to 5 kids why their mommy and their daddy didn't love them enough to stay on this earth because they were in so much pain because of your laws and the laws that you're applauding. Oh, I waited till my husband went to work because he can't stand to see me like this. It hurts him because he already knows I'm going to throw myself into a fibro flare up. And you know what a fibro flare up is? For me, it means I can't walk on my feet because it feels like I have needles in the bottom of my feet. I can't touch anything because it feels like I have needles in my hands. It first started like I had hot sand under my feet and my hands, but now it's hot needles. And instead of having the feeling of a sunburn and someone slaps you on it, now I feel like I'm just beat down. No, no, you go ahead with your plans. Yeah, you champion all those drug addicts and drug dealers. Champion them because you're their hero. You are. People that choose that disease, you're their hero. Do I choose my diseases? I don't know. Who in the hell in their right mind would choose osteoarthritis, degenerative disc disease, spinal stenosis, fibromyalgia? You want me to keep going? Yeah, because that's what I suffer from. That's why I take opioids, so that I could at least have a half decent life. And you know what? I really don't care who's listening to this and who is saying, oh, a crackhead fighting for her crack. Cute. You know what? I get that look from the doctors every time I go in there. Till they get to know me. And you know what? I don't care about another person's opinion. No, I don't. After explaining to those families why their loved ones took their lives, and constantly counseling the other families and being there for them when I'm sometimes in so much pain, all I want to do is sleep. Yeah. You don't live my life. You don't know what it's like. You listen to those poor children who went through drug abuse because their mommies and their daddies chose that disease. They chose to take illegal prescriptions. They chose that. They chose to. I don't choose to. My scripts are mine. They're written in my name. They are for me. And I have to sign a contract. They don't. They just say, hey, you know what? I want to go get high. Let me go see if somebody has any medication I can take. And you wonder why they're dead. Does it not say from every doctor source in the world, you take medications that are not yours and prescribed for you, bad shit could happen. But you champion those people, Melania. You don't champion us. You don't champion the people that are in pain. You don't champion the people that have to take those medications. You don't champion the people who don't deserve this. You champion the people who choose that. You don't care if my daughter and son can hug me. You don't care I'm glad the drug addicts' daughters and sons can hug them. 'Cause there's 45 people who have children and loved ones that will never hug them again. But you champion those other people. You know, I never wish bad on people. I never do. But right now, I'm so tempted to say, I wish you knew how we feel. I wish one of your loved ones or you would get diagnosed with what we have. Just so you know how it feels. To be in the crosshairs of your war. But you know what? As far back as I can remember, and Democrats are probably going to love this. As far back as I can remember, Obama, Bush, Clinton, Bush Jr., Ronnie, Carter, everyone, Hitler, didn't mind making us into lab rats either. Because that's what you're doing. Without the option of taking opioids, I have one option, and that's to take the newest pill that the government wants me to try. And you know what this pill does, Miss Melania? Your laws do, Miss Melania? Your heroic, yay for me, we're winning, does for us, Miss Melania. It gives us a pill that's pure morphine, that even if taken as directed, we can overdose. Your laws are killing us, and we don't deserve it. But do you care? No. You don't care. Trump doesn't care. And yet I champion you both. I go to bat with Democrats. I go to bat with liberals. And I change some minds. And yet you can't go to bat for me. You can't go to bat for us. You can't go to bat for the stories that aren't told unless it's in the media. Unless you put a face on it, you don't care. So, Miss Melania, I'm going to put a face on it. I'm going to put quite a couple faces on it. And you know what? I already know. You're not going to champion us. You're going to sweep us under the rug, just like everybody else. Because mental patients, chronic pain patients, elderly, we don't matter to nobody. You need a strong America. And you don't look at the strength in people's hearts. You look at the strength in people's backs. So I want you to know, I carry those 45 on my back. I carry those families on my back. And with your war on opioids, I can carry that too. Because I'm a strong, incredible woman. And if these diseases haven't dropped me yet, and your laws haven't dropped me yet, you sure in the hell can't drop me. You would want to tell your husband and yourself and your people to sit your asses at the round table and pay attention to the people that have no voice in your America. You're wrong. This isn't your America. This is our America. This is my America. We make America. Remember that. When your husband opens his mouth and says, these are the stories that you don't hear, the stories you don't see, remember that. Because you yourself look over those stories you don't hear and don't see. Take responsibility for what's yours. Your war has cost lives. All because you champion people who choose their disease, choose their criminal behavior. We don't choose this. It's not our choice. And yet still, you mow us down with the rest. Because we don't matter. We don't matter. As mental patients, as chronic pain patients, the elderly, we don't matter. But that's where you're wrong. We do. We matter a lot. And you're going to find out how hard it is, how tough it is to go up against people who deal with pain and war every day. You can't defeat us. When are you going to stand up for our families?